from mystampin.com. Thank you for joining me today. Well, today is December 1st and I have finished the foundation pages for my December daily. If you watched my previous video, I only had days 1 through 10 completed. So after Thanksgiving, I sat down and knocked out days 11 through 25. So I wanted to show you what I had completed, but I did want to just kind of let y'all know that this is the holiday supplement by Stampin' Up, where I purchased the Hello December Project Life collection to make my December daily. I did want to highlight and let y'all know that the 6x8 Cherry Project Life album has sold out. According to Stampin' Up, they had thought they had ordered enough to last through mid-January, and so it was just a much popular item than they anticipated. But I wanted to let you know that there is in the annual catalog, in the Project Life section, there's another 6x8 album that's exactly like this, except the spine is going to be an early espresso fabric. So it's not going to be red, so it's going to be a dark chocolate brown. But I have seen some really nice albums with that cover, and what I've seen is, this obviously isn't the right colored ribbon, but this is the 1 1/4 inch grosgrain striped ribbon. I've seen it in Cherry Cobbler, so you know, here you have the chocolate brown spine, and what I've seen is people have come in and tied a really nice, you know, either a knot or a really pretty bow, which has just given it some color. So if for any reason, if you had your heart set on the Cherry Cobbler album and just had not gotten around to getting it, the early espresso is just as pretty, and if you want to add some holiday color, the 1 1/4 inch grosgrain ribbon and the striped grosgrain ribbon in Cherry Cobbler is a really great alternative. Okay, I know what I'm doing on my cover. I just haven't done it yet, so I'm going to work on that today and get that all done. And then obviously I've got a couple of ideas in mind for what I want to do for my first day. Also, I wanted to show you what I have left over with the 2 accessory packs, or the card collection and the accessory pack that I ordered with this. I just wanted to show you what I have left over. So this is from the accessory pack. If I can get this open. So I still have a good bit of washi tape. I have a few sequins left. I will say that this is one item that I wish they had kind of given us 2 or 3 times as much. I'm really sparingly using these now because I want to keep them, but I kind of wish I wish they had given us more sequins. But I still have some wood veneer, the letters, the stars. I still have the little epoxy stickers. So you know, I'll be able to put these on pictures, or you know, if I'm moving things around. So I still have, you know, quite a bit of the wood veneer left. And then I have these transparencies that I'm saving for pictures. Let me do it this way. So I have, and I think I've got some other ones in here too. Maybe not. So, no, I know I have another one in here. It must be on my table. I think I've got at least 2 more. I know I've got 1 more. So I have that left over. And then I still have, these are just front and back cards. And I've got still some journaling cards here. And then these are the date cards. So I've got all that left over, and those are 2-sided. So, you know, I mean, I still have quite a bit left over, and I have a lot in here. I've only used one of the glassine envelopes, so I still have those. And then I have these cork numbers left, and then the red foil numbers and icons. Same thing with the silver. Don't want to blind y'all. have all that left over. Now I will say I'm out of the, I'm out of some letters in the red. So I got to figure something out there. I'm not quite sure. And then I still have all these little phrase and word stickers left. So, and then of course, you know, the stamps that I have, you know, those are endless. So I just wanted to show you that the, you know, it definitely goes, the accessory pack and card collection definitely will, they give us more than enough. Okay, so let me just kind of go through here real quickly and show you, what I've done. I think I told y'all that I wanted to learn how to sew, so I stitched through the Hello December. I was able to pick up a sewing machine on Thanksgiving night. My mom and daughter and I, we all ventured up to Walmart with all the other crazies, and I picked up a Brothers sewing machine at a great price. So anyway, I'm going to be doing some tabs on some of these papers, and I did everything that I could think of to look for something, and Stampin' Up! Just does not have any type of tab punch. So I purchased, and I'll show it to you when I get it, I purchased a We Are Memory Keepers tab punch. I think they've been out for a few years. I think they've got four shapes. I went ahead and did the file tab shape. So I'm going to do a few tabs on here. So let's see, what have I changed? So I did the stitching there. Let's see. Oh, I did the stitching up here. You'll be able to see that. So I did some stitching here. I did the stitching around this this card. I know you won't be able to see that. Oh, here, and this is also something that I made. I used our, you know, there's no transparencies in this collection, like full size. So what I did is I just took our window sheets and I cut them in half, or I cut them down to size, and I just stamped them with the white StazOn ink. And then here I used, just to reinforce the holes that I used with my Crop-A-Dile, I just put some of the polka dot washi tape on the edge, and just to kind of give it some interest. And I've just kind of randomly placed them in here. There's really no rhyme or reason. I have 2 transparency sheets made. I want to make a couple of more, so I'd like to have 4 kind of throughout here. Let's see what else have I, oh, I stitched my star pocket. You can see that. And oh, the other thing that I did is I've made, this is just some chipboard that comes in, you know, with, I don't know, this may have been chipboard from the page protectors. I mean, it's a nice heavyweight chipboard. So what I did is I just took one of the page protectors and I lined it up and put the holes where I needed to be, and I kind of made those little notches down up here at the top and bottom just to match. And then I took my distress tool and you know, filed it down to make it real smooth. And then I used some Martha Stewart craft paint. It's the Linen Summer, I think it is. It's a satin sheen. And it took about 4 coats, you know, to give it that nice smooth look, you know, where the chipboard wasn't showing through. You know, it's soaked in for quite a bit. But I'm thinking that I saw online, it was really cute, where somebody had taken like little 2x2 little Instagram photos, individual photos, and kind of made this into a Christmas tree shape. So I don't know, you know, I'm kind of thinking something like that. I'm not really sure. So I've got one of these. I may do, actually, what I did last night, I did the exact same thing and I cut it in half. So I was gonna have like one, but when I put them in the binder, the pages were like, you know, falling down. So I definitely, if I do something like smaller, I'll need to keep the same height, or at least this part right here, because the chipboard needs to go in both of the holes. It's too heavy and it just falls over. So that wasn't a good, that was a fail. And so here's my other one. This uses the Very Merry stamp set, and here I did it in gold washi tape, gold and white washi tape. So let's see here. Oh, okay, so here's date 11. So what I did here is I used the tree punch, and I just punched out glimmer paper. And then I used the red foil stickers to put 11. And then here, this is where I've run out of stickers and I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. But here on this Merry and Bright, this is day 12, so I've got to figure that out. And so, you know, as I kind of went on, you know, and this is going to evolve, you know, just because I have this set in places doesn't mean that I'm going to switch it up. But, you know, this is just kind of a very basic, you know, skeleton outline of what I'm doing here. So here I stamped this and I don't like how it turned out. So I'm going to cover this up and do something else, but I haven't quite come up with an idea. This was cute. This was a really cute card. Underneath this 13, I mimicked the graphic. It was black and shaped kind of like this, and I think it said something like "Let it snow" or something like that, and I just thought it was just such a cute card. But you know, living here in Florida, it just doesn't snow. I mean, it may be Christmas Day and it's 80 degrees, so we're in shorts and flip-flops, you know, so that kind of stuff I'm having to adapt here in a warmer climate. So that's what I did there. So I heat embossed. This is in white. I stamped it with my Versamark, and then I put white embossing powder on there. I don't know if you'll be able to, you may not be able to tell. And then I popped it up. But I just liked that card so much. I didn't want to not use it, so I just adapted it for me. And then here's day 14. This is that oh, and these stamps here, these are from the 25 days. I showed y'all that stamp set in the first video. So it's 25 days. This one right here. And this has actually been an awesome stamp set. And this is going to work. This just isn't for Christmas. This is going to be great for all the, you know, for birthdays and things like that. So I've really enjoyed this stamp set. I've definitely gotten my use out of it. So if you're looking for a great all-around number stamp set, I mean, you know, obviously the 3 with the Christmas tree. I mean, even though you could get away with that. It doesn't look Christmassy. I mean, maybe that one, the ornament. But for the most part, this is a year-round stamp set. I've enjoyed it. Let's see here. So here, this is just one of the cards. You know, obviously my children are older. They don't believe in Santa Claus anymore, but doesn't mean that I can't, you know, play with that. And this was really cute. I made my own little shaker card. So what I did is I took, here again, when I cut off half of the transparency or half of the sheet, I kept those transparencies. And so what I did is I just took the one where it was still together, but I just outlined it in washi tape, and I put sequins in there from the sequins that came with the collection, and then also from, oh, here we go, frosted sequins. The frosted sequins. So that's where the larger silver sequins and then the white snowflakes are coming from. So that just slips in right here. If I can get it in. There we go. And day 15, I thought this was cute. I used this card right here, so I circled this, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I stitched around it. It's in white thread, but being a very novice, extremely novice sewer, trying to go in a circle, that was quite interesting. And then here, this is day 16. My daughter has a choir performance that night, so I thought the fa la la was appropriate. I thought that was cute. So I know already that day 16 will be the story of her choir performance. And then there's day 17, so I heat embossed that in gold. And then these are some of the leftover stars when I made these stars here. So these are just some of the leftovers, and so I went ahead and backed them up and did the exact same thing. They're just a little bit smaller, and I stitched that pocket closed. And then here's day 18. This was one of the graphic cards that we got, and then I just put the cork stickers on top of there. And then here's another sheet that I cut in half. And day 19. So as you can see, like as the days are going on, I'm, you know, doing less just because I want to have a, you know, want to give myself that flexibility of, you know, not having too much, you know, having that flexibility to put whatever I want to put in here. December 20th, here there's 20, that's from the 25 days, and I just heat emboss that with black embossing powder. And then day 21, let's see here. And this was another graphic card. What I did here is punched out this. I had some leftover note cards, and so I just punched out using my 1-inch circle and then put the 22 and then just cut off the edge there. I thought that was pretty. And then for the 23rd of December, there, so I'll be able to journal here and then put pictures. And then 24, what I did here, let me get a little bit closer. Here, this was just one of the graphic note cards, so it's front and back. I embossed in gold 24 from the 25-day stamp set, and then I stitched around that. I thought that turned out good. And then let's see, and then day 25, this is actually just came like this, that card here, so I thought that was perfect, and you really can't tell, but that's stitched around. And then so on Christmas Day, here, this card right here, I'm gonna cover this up. This was a mess up, but I thought that was cute. That's a wrap to how to finish it off. And I wanted to show you, I didn't show you these in my first video. I ordered these as well. These are the, what are they calling these? These are the Project Life envelope pages. So you get 2 of these. So I've got these in here. My intention was, you know, like putting, you know, Christmas, the Christmas cards that we get from family, you know, the pictures and things. I thought this would be a great place to put them. Could be just little paraphernalia that my kids, you know, give me. I don't really know what that may be, but I just wanted to show you those. And I still have about 10 of the pocket pages left over. I did order 2 packages, so I still have, you know, quite a few pocket pages left. And I guess that's really it. You know, I'll probably add some things, you know, as I'm going along. Oh, I wanted to show you. So, I mean, that's pretty full, and, you know, it closes nicely. I mean, it definitely can get thicker. So the D-rings still have quite a bit of space. This is a really, really nice quality album. I'm very pleased with it. So, I just kind of wanted to talk to some of y'all. You know, I've been thinking about like what my intentions are going to be with this album, and I don't know if some of y'all have, you know, have felt this way like I have the past, I don't know, half a dozen Christmases and things like that, is that just seems like it's so commercialized and it's just rushed. I mean, my goodness, I mean, Christmas stuff comes out before we even have Halloween. And, you know, it's just kind of has taken the fun out of Christmas for me. And I don't want to be bah humbug because I've got young kids. So, you know, trying to get into the spirit and to, you know, decorate my house and things like that. It's been, you know, it's been a challenge the last few years. But I want to say, putting this December daily album together and thinking about the stories that I want to share with my family has definitely helped me get back into the Christmas spirit. So, you know, if any of y'all are experiencing those things where you know, we forget the reason for Christmas. It's not about, you know, who has the prettiest outdoor decorations or, you know, how many presents are underneath the tree. You know, you may want to consider doing something like this. I mean, obviously, you know, you don't have to do it elaborate. I mean, it can just be writing down in a journal. But, you know, I just wanted to share that with you. That was a thought that finally popped into my head late last night when I couldn't go to sleep. So I'm sure I can't be the only one that thinks like this. So anyway, just some random thoughts. I don't know if y'all don't care or whatever, but anyway, I will be back tomorrow with day 1, and I'll just be doing blog posts on that, but I do have some projects that I'm working on to show you. I've got my Stampin' Thursday that's taking place a week from this Thursday, so it's a week from this coming Thursday, so I'll be making videos and showing y'all what I will be having. So if you would like to join me for the Stampin' Thursday, if you're local in Jacksonville, Florida, or surrounding Jacksonville, I'll put the link up in the video description so that you know where to go. All right, ladies, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.